Hello everybody, welcome back to part 2 of getting our keystone. I'm Rotten John, and today we're going to pick up where we left off in part 1 when we left the passage, and we had just gotten our broken Scourgestone piece. So from this area here, we're going to head straight east to the area called Flotsam, and we're going to see if we can find a guy named Gallo the Spiridon. Now Flotsam is located in N7 on the map, and it's just a little bit southwest of Buccaneer Bay. And we'll find our guy Gallo the Spiridon right up in the center of the Flotsam area, about 2 levels up. Once you find Gallo the Spiridon and defeat him, he will drop the Shattered Scourgestone piece, which is the second piece that we need to form one part of the keystone. Alright, let's get out of this area and head to the next area where we're going to find a third part of the pieces we need to make the first part of the keystone. Yeah, that kind of sounds a little confusing, but we'll figure it out here in a minute. This area here is Galimans Tomb, and there are a few crocodiles in here we're going to have to take care of. Now when you get up to this area here, it's probably a little better to pull some of these ad crocodiles off before you go in and fight the big one. And here comes the big guy now. And then just to keep this video a little bit shorter, we're going to edit through this fight quite a bit. Alright, now that this big croc has been defeated, we can harvest him, and he's going to give us a jagged Scourgestone piece. So now this gives us a total of 3 different busted up Scourgestone pieces that we can take and see a crazy man and turn into one part of what we need for the keystone. As I mentioned earlier, this is Galimans Tomb, and it is located right here at H4 on the map. Now this area here can be a little bit dicey because you've got, there's a few scorpions. They're not much of a problem. But if you can see that cat-like looking creature in the background, that is a sand beast. We're going to go fight a couple of them, and then I'll show you a little bit easier way to get up to where we need to go. Now, these guys are pretty tough. They do have a tail swing attack that hurts quite a bit. And when they do their claw attack, it does stack bleed on you. Now I do come around this area from time to time and farm these guys because you do get the sand beast bile gland from them, and it makes a hell of a nice poison to put on your weapons. Alright, now when you get to this area, if you stick to either side, I prefer the right side because there's only one sand beast that you may have to deal with. And depending on how lucky you are, you may be able to sneak right by it without ever getting its aggro. But right now I'm not seeing it in here. So, oh, there it is. And he sees us too. So you'd have to fight this one at least. And if you've noticed that building in the background there, that's where we're actually heading. Sometimes you can just sneak right up in here past these sand beasts though and never get noticed by them. And also, be mindful of where you are on the side edges of this area. If you go too far to the left or too far to the right, you're going to run right into the green barrier wall, which will kill you instantly. And that would just be a bummer. Now as you get closer to this structure, you can just kind of hang right along the edge of the wall here, and you won't get the aggro of those other 2 sand beasts out there. If you do get their aggro, just hurry up and run into this doorway here. They won't follow you inside. And once you're inside here, there's nothing more that's going to attack you. So from this doorway, we're just going to work our way straight to the back of this area, and we're going to go talk to a crazy guy. And I don't remember if his name is Dread or Petruso. Alright, here's our guy Petruso, the Sandstorm Maniac. He's got a crazy little story to tell you. You can come in here and listen to it. But the main thing is he will sell you a Heart of the Sands item that is one of 6 pieces we need to make our keystone. So we have to give him our Jagged Scourgestone, our Shattered Scourgestone, and our Broken Scourgestone pieces that we've just collected so far for the one Heart of the Sands piece. Alright, when you get to this area, you can read the description. It's kind of long and lengthy here. So we're going to get out of here now and work on getting up to our next piece of the keystone. And this is the Sandswept Ruins, which is located at K4 on the map. Now the next few pieces we already have. If you need any help getting through some of these other areas, you can look up some of mine or some other creators' videos on how to get through these areas. But we needed to get the Shining Trapezohedron from the Well of Skelos, which the Well of Skelos is right here at FG14 up in the volcano. We also had to get the Mask of the Witch Queen, and she is located in the Celestial Palace on N5 in the map. And as I've mentioned, I have guides through all of these dungeons that will help you get through them fairly easy. Another part of the keystone that we've already gotten was when we came up here to get the heart of the King Scourge so we could make our Tell of Sorrow. Once you defeat this guy and you harvest him, you'll get another piece that you need for the keystone. And there it is right there, the Tears of Two Races. And you can find the King Scourge up at the Black Keep in F12 of the map. Now the next piece we need to get is a little bit harder to get, and that's down at the bottom of the sinkhole. The sinkhole is located at H6 on the map. You need to get down to the bottom pit, the arena area, and you're going to have to fight the undead dragon that lives down here. Now to save a little bit of time, we're going to edit through this fight. Alright, now you've got them defeated, you can harvest them, and you're going to get a Star of the Champion piece from them. And that is another piece we need for the keystone. And like I said, you'll find him at the bottom of the sinkhole in the arena area at H6 on the map. Now the last piece we're going to need for the keystone is up here at the Burrow King. You need one single demon blood to get in, and you're also going to need one single demon blood to get out. You can come in with one, and after you harvest the boss in here, you will get more demon blood so you can get back out. And just to help keep this video a little bit shorter, we're going to edit through this fight also. This boss is the King Beneath, and he is just like the ones you'll find in the Warmaker's dungeon. Alright, now you've made this dead king even more dead, you can harvest his body, and it's going to give you some more demon blood and the diadem of giant kings. Now we've collected all 6 of the pieces we need to make our keystone so we can get out of the Exiled Lands. And just to show you that this is the Burrow King that is located at A11 on the map. Alright, we now have all 6 pieces we need to make the keystone, so we're going to head up to F8, which is Chaos Mouth, and we need to get up to the top of that pillar there. And getting up here is going to require quite a bit of climbing. There are some easier ways and harder ways to get up here. It all just depends on which way you take. And when you finally make your way up here, you're going to find this Altar of Chaos Mouth. And then all we simply do is place all 6 of our keystone pieces into the altar, and it'll immediately make a keystone for us. Alright, now we have our keystone. And then here's a quick description of it. Once you make it, you can read through the whole thing. So we're going to head back to our base now, say goodbye to all our thralls, all of our belongings, and use our keystone. Now I won't lose entirely everything here because I have teamed up with a player named Arcticus, and once I make a new character, he can just re-invite me back to the clan and I'll have access to all my stuff and my thralls again. However, if you're playing solo, once you use your keystone, that's it. You've met the end game and it's time to start all over again. So what this means as a solo player is you've lost your base and everything in it and all of your thralls, as well as all of your levels, everything you've learned, and all of your attributes. You're basically starting the game all over. So yeah, let's do this now. So you simply have the keystone in your inventory, you highlight it, you click use. It's going to give you a warning about removing your bracelet. We'll click yes on it. And once you click yes, you're done. There's no turning back. And here's our character walking off into the sunset out of the green barrier wall. Okay, bye-bye now. Gonna miss you. See you later. And then once we make it over the sand dune, we are greeted back with the character creation screen again. So you beat the game, you won, now you get to start all over again. So hey, if you like this, if you found it useful, drop a like for me. Make sure you're subscribed. We got more stuff coming up. Thanks a lot for sticking around watching. Have a good day, and we'll catch you in the next one.